my name's Hannah, and today I just wanted to tell you guys how you can track your progress, because I know I've said a million times the best way to stay motivated is to make sure you can see that you are moving along, that you're making progress, because if you're not making progress, you're not going to feel motivated to keep going. The first step is to weigh yourself. Now I know everyone says not to weigh yourself, but a really good way to find out if your lifestyle and your diet is working for you and what to adjust is by weighing yourself. Now, I don't mean to obsess over every 2 or 3 pounds, because you know we all hold 5 pounds of water weight. That's not going to change. That changes, and it can change dramatically, whether one day you have no water, the next day you have so much. So yeah, you just want to be careful with what you are thinking about and what you're judging it on, because 2 or 3 pounds is not something to freak out about. Most of us fluctuate. The reason why it's good to weigh yourself is because if you're really just trying to lose fat, if you are also putting on muscle, you need to know so that you can either drop your protein a little bit so you just continue losing fat first, or if you're trying to put on lots of muscle and you gain a lot of weight, you are thinking it's muscle but it's looking a little bit fluffy, you think you might be adding too much fat, so then you have to adjust. The second step is to measure yourself and to write it down in a notebook. I have a notebook. This is my notebook. You want to keep track of it in a notebook and just write it side by side so that every day you can see the difference. Not every day. Don't do it every day. Do it once a week. To measure your neck, your chest, your hips, your thighs, and your calves. All these are really important because those are kind of the places that we hold our fat in. Like when I am competing, my neck will literally lose like fat so fast. It's crazy. And so on my face. Like it's the first thing to go, or my face and my neck. And then of course my last thing to go is my stomach. But you know, that's just all personal. Everyone's different that way. But you can look at those week by week and you are going to see differences in measurements more than you are the pounds on the scale, which is why I think it's good to weigh yourself like once every 2 weeks or once every month, so that you aren't obsessing over the number, but you are actually able to look in the mirror and say, I've lost an inch on my stomach, and yeah, someone might not be able to tell, but that is a whole inch. And if I keep doing this, then it's gonna be 10 inches in this many weeks. The next step is to always complete your measurements and weight 1 week apart. You do not want to weigh yourself and measure yourself on Friday and then do it on Thursday. No. If you are doing it Friday morning at 7 a.m. before you eat breakfast, make sure you're doing it every Friday at 7 a.m. before you eat breakfast, because if you eat breakfast, you're gonna be more full, so you're gonna be a little bloated, which is going to make you feel like you've gained weight and you haven't. So it's just a really good thing to weigh yourself and to measure yourself at the same time, the same day each week. Another one is photos. Now, seeing photos side by side can really change your opinion on whether things are working or whether you need to change them up. I suggest to either wear a bikini for that or Spanx and a sports bra. Something that you will be comfortable having on your phone, because you don't want to have your phone open and be like standing in a thong and be like, sorry fam. You don't have to have someone take your progress pictures for you, especially if you feel uncomfortable about that. You can just like do it as a selfie, or what I used to do for my competition bikini prep was I would actually set it down and turn on a video, and then I'd walk back, you know, see myself on the screen, and then turn around, do the back side, do the side, and then do your front side. Brings us to the next one, which are how to take them. So the first one I would always do is to take it front. And the next one is the side, but you don't want to have your arm right here. You want to have them up so that you can literally see everything, where exactly you're losing fat. And then of course the back, I always like to do it with your feet together. You want to have your feet in the same place every time, because doing this and doing that is going to make a difference. And then I like to do like a flexing one too. And then of course, you know, you do your other side. So that is how you want to stand for your progress pictures. The last step is to remember that your first month you do this, the first month you start tracking, you start going on your healthy lifestyle, it's gonna be the hardest month of your life, literally, the hardest month. Because you're gonna be doing so many things you are not comfortable doing, which is why it really is going to make a difference, but you have to give yourself a few months. You gotta give yourself enough leeway, because like I've said before, you can't expect yourself after 20 years or 30 or 40 or 50 or 10 years of bad eating habits to go away from 2 sessions in the gym and cooking good meals for a week. You just have to stay on top of it, just stay positive and take those progress pictures so you can really see the progress you're making. That is all, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow's Vlogmas. Love you. Bye.